It is the evening of Thursday, November 26th, and this is a quick progress report on how I'm doing as far as building my 18-inch railroad. Everything actually here, anytime that we see these little clips right here, it means the rail is bolted down. So over the past couple of days, I have been tweaking the rail and bolting it down. So all ends pretty much lead to the switch. So this piece of rail right here had a little bit of a gap underneath it. It was something that I thought that we were going to have a splice bar in this area right here, and it turns out that the splice bar is way back up over here. So I ended up with a void. So fortunately, I purchased some different thickness pieces of metal. So the thickest piece here is a half, there's a quarter, there's 3/8 and a quarter, and even down to an eighth. So instead what I ended up doing is welding. Each joint is welded, and then I'm bolting that plate down. So that's the way I'm planning on, well, that's the way this one's going to work. I'm probably going to mount a couple clips on the outside so it doesn't want to roll up, but that's it. I'm currently working on my switch, and it actually looks relatively clean. I've got both the switch points, that's the left and the right, engaged. That's not really the way that it's going to be. One will be engaged or the other, but in order to get the shape the way they want, we actually look right down this rail right here. You can see it's got a nice clean look to it. So all the way right up to the next switch. And on the right hand side, this rail right here, it's starting to look pretty good. That's the one I'm working on right now. So I'm actually kind of thinking that might be where it needs to go. So that's probably going to be tomorrow's work. But anyway, I just got done bolting this piece down, and then because my switch needs some plate work underneath, I've actually raised this section of track over here and over here, because there's already a 1/4 inch plate underneath this thing called the frog. So I raised both sides, and I need to talk to my train guy to figure out whether I need to put another plate maybe across this front to make everything the same level, or I'm actually okay. But I actually do have some spacers, 1/4 inch spacers underneath that piece and under here, and then on the far side I've got another pair of spacers over there. So everything is elevated about 1/4 inch, but things are looking pretty good. I still have, like I said, I still have to work out my switch, and of course I need to build the part that actually throws from left to right, giving the choice for which direction I want the rail cars to travel. But I haven't locked any of this down yet. This part is still not completely figured out, meaning it's close, but this is pretty much a detailed type installation. So it's looking pretty good. Happy Thanksgiving.